Once upon a time, there was a soldier named Felicius.
Hi, my name is Felicius.
Now, Felicius was a strange man. He had strange interests, which included collecting worms, peeling dead skin off people, and probably every other awkward thing out there you can imagine.
That was a good one.
Now, Felicius never used to be like this. The war made him who he is today. Strangely, it made him into a woman. It changed him, turned him into a new man, a new, awkward man. It played many mental games with his head, causing him to imagine fake things.
Oh my God! A giant unicorn!
There's no unicorn there. See what I mean? A little psycho in the head.
At least I still have my chubs.
Chubbs is the only thing Felicius still has to remind him of his love from the war. Chubbs is a stuffed donkey.
I fell in love with just the most beautiful girl. She was a Vietnamese goddess. She claimed the name of Mai Chao.
She didn't really know he existed. He stalked her everywhere she went. The only reason he knew her name is because he followed her everywhere. He listened to what name she would respond to. She responded to various ones like Ben Tao, Mai Dam, Lole, and Vet Pan.
She always seemed to start crying whenever people called her that. Really don't know why, but it makes me sad.
Those words that I just said are Vietnamese words. They are not good words. It's not very nice that people call her that, but they did it anyway. Felicius had problems being away from Mai Chao, even though she didn't know it. So he wanted something of hers to always remember her by and cherish in his life. He would continuously prance around her village, searching where she lived.
I used to have, I think, a clay pot that looked like her house. Here it is! Okay.
One night, very creepily, Felicia's army crawled into her house. While everyone was eating dinner on the floor, he miraculously snuck in through the area where the family was eating. How on earth Felicius managed that, no one knows. He can't even breathe quietly. But beyond that one, he managed to find Chubbs and spray some cow urine on it. That was actually the only perfume they had in the village. He didn't even bother to crawl back out. He just ran. He happened to stumble upon the family and stopped dead at his tracks. But little did he know, it wasn't actually a real family. It was just a picture. They all stared at him.
What's going on? Look
Felicius frolicked all the way back to his base, singing love songs to himself while clutching Chubbs close to his body, taking in the mouth-watering scent of the cow urine.
Can't buy me love. Everybody tells me so. Can't buy me love. No, 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 no.
Felicius would shove Chubbs down his pants, with Chubbs' head laying against his belly. He never wanted to leave Chubbs alone. He was prepared to die with him. So Felicius, not caring much about anything anymore, really looked like a complete fool with a stuffed donkey in his pants.
Stop tickling me, Chubbs!
This is my Chow. My Chow spent the next couple of days in severe depression. She would constantly pee her mat. And she had nearly non-stop diarrhea. She vomited everywhere and was unable to perform her duties to her family. Her father started to hate her. She was no longer able to be the maid for her house. She was in charge of cleaning, making food, and taking care of absolutely everything.
Chubbs! Come back to me! Pa, 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 please!
Needless to say, my Chow lived an awful next couple of years. She was kicked out of her house and then impregnated by other various army men. Felicius, on the other hand, he sure has a good way of telling a true war story. Now, where'd that crazy guy go?
Often in a true war story, there is no moral, there is no point, and it is embarrassing. Also, a true war story never seems to end. Everyone, let me tell you about the time I got a bug on my nostrils.
No, Felicius, we do not want to hear about the time you almost got a bug
Why?
in your...
Why?
Because it wasn't a bug.
No!